The mother of all storms has kicked off between the Reform Party and Robert Jenrick after Jenrick decided to turn up to one of the protests outside the Bell Hotel in Epping. Why? Because the Reform Party have unearthed this clip from 2022.
We have procured more hotels very rapidly, and more are coming on board literally every day. More hotels have been coming online almost every month throughout the whole of this year. So Suella Braverman and her predecessor, Priti Patel, were procuring more hotels. What I have done in my short tenure is ramp that up and procure even more.
Let's take a look at what Nigel Farage had to say.
He put more people in hotels than even this Labour government. And here we are, 3 years later, and he turns up and says, I'm on your side. My advice to you would be to say, this man is a fraud, this man is not to be trusted, and certainly his party aren't.
Let's take a look at what Robert Jenrick said on GB News.
Let me be very clear about what that is. Zia Youssef from Reform put that out. He didn't give any of the context around that, and I became Immigration Minister at a time when the camp in Manston was out of control, complete chaos. In fact, there'd been an attack on the camp and the reception centre that we had in Dover. And so we had to do something in that moment to get some of the migrants out. And we didn't want to just let them loose on the streets of Kent. But by the time I left office, a year later, when I resigned from government because Rishi Sunak wasn't doing enough, I had set in train the closure of 100 of those hotels. More than anyone had done previously, more than anyone's done subsequently. And why? Because I actually got the number of people coming on small boats down by more than a third. They'd risen massively in the years before then, and they've risen massively since then. And the hotel in Epping, I closed it, and Labour reopened it a year later. And it used to have families in it, not great, but nonetheless, families. When Labour reopened it, they put single males in, which created so much concern in that community.